they're all sort of working against each other, but it really enables the Jhin and the Graves to probably have a lot more value inside of the game. The scary thing is obviously Kindred. I would liken that to Zoe's who roll Redemption.
Yep. I think you're exactly right. I was thinking about that myself, especially when we've got the 2 level 4 Redemption rollers. Yeah, we've got a River Ramp. This is a 5v5. Doran's going to loop around Noggery. Level 7 at the moment, and here's the engage. Curtain Call comes down, and the Lamb's Respite comes in very, very early. Beryl getting a big old heal as Noggery's ultimate is beautiful. First Blood going over to Showmaker, and he still has the Unleashed Power available. As Pyoshik very, very low, and that's the Flash Zenith Blade. Beryl has come to play today.
It doesn't really mean anything when nothing's going to be happening in the middle stages of the game. Not going to get insane value.
And Deft is rotating around as well. Turret plates, not too many of them to actually go down on either side. As the heal actually comes in, they're looking to try and take down Doran, but that's the wild growth as Doran stays in the fight and takes down Noggery. Now Beryl trying to get out of there. It's going to be first turret going over to Damwon at 16.5 minutes. I believe this is going to be able to go this time around. There's Chovy off to the side, Beryl looking for a flank, and Noggery as well, wrapping around. Pyoshik going to be able to take the Infernal Drake. Damwon, Infernal Soul going to be extraordinarily valuable, but DRX is exactly the same, right?
A lot of their gold lead right now is actually just inside of the turrets.
Yeah.
And so they're about— oh, what?
What? Okay. Sometimes you've just got— see what happened there as Carrier is just going to rotate around, and Deft able to push all the way forward. And you were talking about, you know, turret gold being a factor. Well, to DRX.
Yeah. DRX now, I mean, they're trying to hold a Phalanx.
Noggery's being so patient. There's the Solar Flare. Doran down pretty low. And it is just going to be DRX giving this one up as Noggery looking for the fight potentially, but Beryl just going to get himself out of there with the flash. And now Soul Point is in for Damwon. Really good control of the area. That Shock Blast is going to land Ace in the hole as well. Scatter the Weak is big, and that's going to get the Lamb's Respite out of the Kindred. Curtain Call coming forward. Do have a bit of vision as now Chovy. Fancy Feet comes through, and his DDR skills are going to be enough. Oh, I don't know about that Shockwave in the bottom lane. It whiffed anyway.
Like, I mean, with the team composition that DRX has, Orianna, she has some wave clear. Caitlyn has a little bit as well.
Looking like they just don't really know what to do next. This turret's going to go down towards the bottom side. DRX continue to— Deft trying to get rid of it. Does so with the Peacemaker. Nicely done. Showmaker over the wall. I mean, there's just too much pressure. 4,000, it's not the end of the world, but you factor in the Infernal Soul, you factor in the fact that Damwon have so much control over every single objective on this map. Chovy now moving towards this outer turret that DRX have been so keen on for so long, and he will be able to collect it.
Even with Chovy. Deft down one. Oh, hold on.
Noggery looking for it. He's biding his time, waiting for the opportune moment. Pyoshik gets popped. He had the Lambs to stop this from going down because they can't just continue bleeding objectives forever. Chovy moving over to the side. Deft actually frontlining at the moment. The smoke screen goes down, the flash over, Chovy looks for the Shockwave and misses. The flash out from Damwon.
Oh, but they managed to separate them a little bit. Never mind, Doran going on a little bit of an adventure. Here comes Pyoshik though.
Yeah, Noggery's gonna flash in, massive slicing Maelstrom into the back line. The Lulu dies immediately. Doran gonna go down as well as there's the Curtain Call. Ghost looking for Chovy, but the Elder Drake is going to fall, and whether this Orianna gets away or not, Damwon will put themselves in a game-winning position.
Yeah, and now with the—
and they also have the Infernal Soul as well. Just a reminder, guys, the game with the least kills at Worlds so far this year had 11. Completely chunked. This is a 4-item Jhin. He does a lot of work. DRX now forced to go back. As Carrier not going to be there. Don't want to fight a 4v5, and they will just forego their inhibitor turret. They can't just continue sacrificing objectives, but unfortunately, they're just too far behind at this point in the game. Too many buffs circling Damwon. Still 39 seconds on the Elder Drake. Has 2 inhibitors in the blink of an eye and a teleport towards him. I know, this is like a poke Graves.
Yeah.
I guess lethality is going to help you out there, but he's been using his collateral damage just to soften up his opponents so far this game. It's been working. Beryl getting caught out of position for the moment, but he will survive. And Damwon still pressing forward. Deft, half health. Pyoshik the same, as is Carrier. This is going to be the hat trick of inhibitors on the 1 Baron and Elder push. Elder has just dissipated. And now DRX are looking at just a couple of Nexus turrets between them and a game 1 loss. Nogari looking for his moment. Koshik going down very, very low. Dances out of the way of the deadly flourish. Damwon continue to press forward. This Nexus turret goes down immediately as now Koshik standing on his Lamb's Respite, but immediately he's stunned up and the curtain call comes forward. It's the last Nexus turret lasting a bit longer than you may have expected, but eventually does fall down. Collateral damage does so much work over the top of DRX, and there is the slicing maelstrom, the death nail. The Nexus going down as an afterthought, and Damwon will keep their blue side dreams alive and take